Hey friends, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Say hello if you're in the live or watching the replay. I love to see who's here watching. Today I'm doing a little unboxing of the latest Mindful Momentum box. This is February's edition, but more importantly, I want to talk about why this box exists because it's more than just a box. It's more than the contents inside the box. It's how it supports you in real life. Okay? And what do I mean by real life? I mean unpredictable schedules, fluctuating energy, caregiving responsibility, parenting, mental load, managing your own chronic conditions, and just weeks that don't go according to plan. So if that sounds familiar, if you can relate to any of what I'm saying today, then stick around because so many planners and systems in general assume that you have consistent energy. They assume that you have uninterrupted time. Like, that's hard to come by for some of us. And they also assume a predictable schedule, a schedule that looks the same most of the time. But many of us don't have that. I used to have it before I had children and when I had just different roles and responsibilities and my own health and their health to care for. So when we try to force ourselves into those systems, into those planning tools that aren't built for our reality, we end up feeling like we're the problem, like we're not getting it right. And so that's what I'm here to tell you is that it's not you. It's not you. And that is why I created this subscription box. And it's so much more than a box. If you think it's just the box arriving at your doorstep and then I'm like out, that's not true. Okay. The box is just like a fun tool that helps you flex with your life. Like, I want to create support and a system for planning and goal creation and execution that flexes with your life. It bends, it adapts. It's not something that you have to keep up with. It's not something that you're failing at. It's meant to meet you right where you are. Okay. So we're going to unbox the box. And I'm going to tell you why I chose the items. But more importantly, I want you to hear about the human connection that is a part of this system. Okay. So we're going to open it. It's a small little box. I finally have found a box that works so well. It's eco-friendly. It's from Eco and Close. So I know that their mission and values align with mine. It's also a great size because my Mindful Momentum pages finally fit just perfectly inside. And I'll show you. So first thing you'll see when you open the box is the thank you card. And more importantly, the checklist of everything that's included so you know what's inside, and the QR code that you can scan to get into your hub, your online portal. In there, by the way, if you're a member and you don't know this or you haven't been in there lately, when you scan that, it takes you to more description about why I chose each item in the box. And of course, all of your resources, your calendar for monthly events, your access to the private podcast, and so on. So that's what's on here. But like I said, I have now found a box that fits the Mindful Momentum pages perfectly. And I just am so pleased. So here's the February edition. I think I said February. Part of me is thinking about March already because I'm planning the March box and finalizing that. But here's February. This is our current month. And inside there, you will have custom created and designed pages that include journaling and planning in one. Like, this is a simple tool that flexes with you. So it's not about packing more into your days. It's about helping you decide what truly matters to you with the time and energy that you have available each week. And that gets to fluctuate. It is going to go up and down and change. I encourage members to skip pages, to use bullet points, to write one sentence, and to even change your plan midweek. Or they see me doing this myself in real time. I use this tool myself. Sometimes I don't start planning until Wednesday. Sometimes that's just the way the weeks go, and that's okay. It's not a failure. It's responding to life and to your needs. Okay. So that's why I've created this. We have weekly planning pages. I call it my intentional weekly planner because it allows me to just consider that fluctuating energy, the unpredictable schedules, accommodating illness and the stomach flu and whatever else is going around. Plus, it has built-in easy journaling and reflection that support a monthly theme. So this month in the box, here, I'll just show you this because it will illustrate it. You also receive a monthly calendar card. On the top is a personalized graphic that I've been designing and drawing myself. And we always have a theme. And the theme for February is Mindful Momentum, which I know is the name of the box. But we came out of January where there's a lot of high energy. Everyone's talking about new goals, new year, new you, all of that. And we go into February, like January tends to dip, right? Resolutions fall off. And we want to create that mindful momentum this month. So there's a little note on the back. There's place for your own notes, affirmations, reminders, whatever you want to write there. And the quote that's guiding us this month is, "Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished." And so it's about like we are still accomplishing what we want to do, but it doesn't have to be rushed or urgent or hectic or chaotic. It can be mindful, intentional, grounded. That is the goal for this month of the theme. So what you'll also see in your box, if you're new, everyone gets, when they first subscribe, they get a calendar holder, card holder, so that you can place this somewhere on your desk, on your wherever, kitchen, wherever you see it often. This is not here to pressure you. It is just a visual anchor, something that reminds you to pause, to reset, to focus, to create the mindful momentum that we are highlighting this month. You'll also have some other fun items, including a personal note that I handwrite, a little note card to every member. Able to do that while I'm still growing the box and our community is smaller. I hope to continue it as long as I possibly can. This month, we also have 2 sheets of stickers, which this is the first time I think I've included stickers, which is fun. Some of them, the ones that most members got, just have a whole sheet of these little dots. And those are there, by the way, if you're a member and you haven't figured out why I did that yet. It's because we have a habit tracker. And so those little sticker dots fit perfectly on the habit tracker. So you can make it colorful and fun and mark off any habits that you're focused on this month. And then these are all just like inspirational quotes and messages that you can use to decorate. Because that's the reason I liked physical planners, is I like color. I like making it pretty and fun. And so I kind of blended planning, journaling, and like scrapbooking all in one when I designed this. So I hope it makes it brings a little more joy into the process. And then finally, there was a little bag with some smaller self-care items, including one of my favorite teas, Cup of Calm. I mean, the name alone is just a reminder that like when I make my tea, which I also love coffee, but I like tea too to kind of balance out things, is that like this is my intention for a calm moment in my day. It is organic. It is chamomile and mint, which are two of my favorite teas blended in one. Wasn't sure if I was going to like it, but I really do. So try it out. It's caffeine free, so I'm not overloading with too much caffeine, although I do love my coffee, like I said. But a cup of calm, like brew this tea, sit down with your mindful momentum pages, and just spend 5, 10 minutes, 15 minutes once a day, a couple times a week, whatever rhythm feels good to you. And just know that that is your intentional time to reset, to breathe, to meditate, to do, something that grounds you and brings you that calm so that we can continue moving forward with mindful, intentional choices and momentum in our life and in our business. Everyone got a different washi tape to, again, just make this process a little bit more colorful, bring a little bit more joy and fun. And then 2 things all new members get, but you don't get them every month. One is the card holder and 2 is the binder clip. And so if you're new, you got a binder clip in the bag because the goal or intent for that is that when you've been around for multiple months, you can clip all your calendar cards together because there were inspirational, motivational, personal messages that I wrote each month. And if you're writing on the back affirmations, beliefs, takeaways, whatever you use those lines for, you can keep them all together clipped. And I just hang mine over here on my little board so that they're nearby and I can reflect on them over and over. So that is what is included. We'll pack this up real quick. So you had your binder clip, your cup of calm tea. Sorry, that's probably crinkly. Your washi tape, all of that was in your box along with the calendar card holder, your 2 sticker pages to decorate and bring some joy and color and fun into your planning process, your personal note, handwritten, your monthly calendar card and note, and of course, your mindful momentum pages and the thank you card and checklist and info to get into the hub. So that is what arrived at the doorstep this month. But the part I really want you to hear is the true value, is the human support. Not only getting the tools, but you have me alongside you as your time coach, your life coach, and the community of other women. If you attend the live events, we have weekly planning calls that are like a combination of journaling and planning. You get to use that time. It's only 30 minutes. You can fit it in. Without, carving out a huge chunk of your day. You can journal, you can plan, you can do both. You can share in the chat with other community members. We also have a flexible, asynchronous accountability chat going on in Telegram. You have private podcast episodes twice a week coming straight to your phone or in the hub. That's just like little coaching pep talks that I record for you. You can listen to them on the go. Excuse me. They coordinate with the monthly theme. So every month that changes. And it just helps to guide your planning and journaling and reflection. You don't have to figure this out alone. Okay. You don't have to motivate yourself every week starting from scratch. And you don't have to hustle your way to progress and momentum. Allow myself and the community to help you create that progress without burnout. If you want momentum that feels calm and grounded instead of frantic, if you're tired of starting over every Monday and not knowing how to have your business flex with your life and everything going on within your personal circumstances, this box is going to help you create that connection with yourself, even when life is full. especially when life is full. When life brings you unpredictable schedules, your energy is fluctuating, your mental load might be overwhelming some weeks. Allow this support to meet you where you're at. Okay, so if you've been craving any of that and you're not knowing how to take that next step forward, join us. I'd love to welcome you in the Mindful Momentum Box. We have an intimate group of women that cheer each other on every week. I will drop the link in the comments. And if you have questions, you can post them here as well. I'm always here to help you. Happy to answer them. You can reach out to me via email if that's more comfortable to you. And by the way, my email is hello@RebeccaLara.com. Okay, I thank you for being here. I thank you for honoring your intention for a more calm, mindful way moving forward. And I am celebrating that you are choosing progress that actually fits your life. Okay. Take care. If you have questions, reach out, and I'll see you back here next week.